Today is August 13th, and once again I'm going to take a look at the newest items on Halo Infinite store and determine whether or not I think they're worth your money. So go Magpies, I'm Magpie and let's jump straight in. So first things first, of course, the Crime Crusher Military Police Bundle and the Ghost of Reach Bundle, which contains the Haunted Helmet, are both still available on the store and will likely remain on the store page for the entirety of this operation. Again, just a quick reminder, you can earn Haunted for free through the exchange alongside various other Reach-themed cosmetics. So if you want Haunted or JFO and don't want to have to spend any money, you can of course do that by just simply playing the game. And I'll say once again, I do hope this is a decision that 343 carry over with future armor sets too. I mean, it would have been nice if the Military Police Helmet was also a part of the exchange, since that is a Reach helmet, a fan favourite, and the only way to get that one is of course by spending money on the game. Would have been cool if you could get that too, even if it costs still like 50,000 Spartan points. That would have very much been appreciated. But anyways, let's move on. Starting with our returning items, the Atriox Grip Weapon Charm is back on the store for 200 credits. Moving on from that, the Perfect Circle Armor Effect is back for 150 credits, and for an armor effect, this isn't too bad. Personally, I don't care too much for the armor effects, but this is a decent one and it is pretty cheap too. Our next returning bundle is the Pilot Armor Set, which is back for just 1,200 credits. Now, although I do think this is the price it should have released at, it is cool to see it get a reduction, bringing it down to a much fairer price. This bundle gives you the Pilot Helmet alongside the Type E6 helmet attachment, and this can actually be used on various Mark 5B helmets, including ODST. You also get the SHAP shoulder pads alongside the Responder chest attachment, and this one's pretty decent. You also get a utility piece for the Mark 5B core, some brand new gloves, the Orange Mist visor, and it's probably the least interesting item in this bundle, but you also get the Subanese Dream armor coating. Subanese, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But this armor coating is pretty cool, and is of course on all of your cores. For 1,200, this is by no means a bad deal. In fact, like I've said plenty of times in the past, I do think 1,200 should be the standard price for bundles, unless they really do contain something extra, and armor sets that contain less should cost less. I mean, again, Pilot is a helmet from Reach, and I do think this is another one that should be available through the exchange, even if it did cost quite a few Spartan points. Regardless, though, it is just cool to see its bundle get its price reduction. And it's not the only one, as the Sicarius armor set is also back for 1,200 credits as well. This gives you the Sicarius helmet alongside its Dogtooth helmet attachment, and I actually love how this helmet looks. It's great for some ODST themed builds. You also get the T-Guard shoulder pads and the dueling Gorget chest attachment for the Mark IV core. You also get the Polestar utility piece, the Carnation knee pads, the Copper Slick visor, and the Harvest Defense armor coating, which is also pretty decent. Again, just like with Pilot, overall pretty solid armor set. You get some cool armor pieces here. I don't care too much for things like the shoulder pads and stuff, but I do really like the Sicarius helmet. And the coating is also pretty nice too. I think that pretty much covers everything this week in regards to store stuff. Of course, there's not going to be anything new on the exchange. I do hope 343 eventually starts updating it bi-weekly. And there's obviously no new HCS stuff today either. But with the Worlds event coming up pretty soon, I would expect to see some new World Championship HCS bundles for each of the partner teams. Moving over to Spartan of the Week. This week I asked you all for your best meme-themed Spartans. I was a bit bankrupt on ideas this week, I am not going to lie. But despite that, you all still cooked up with some pretty funny submissions. Starting off with this Among Us drip-themed Spartan build, or rather Spartan builds from Unintelligible. We also have a recreation of the Always Has Been meme from Howling Tester. Arcturus has submitted their Mewing Snowman Spartan. And finally, we have this Spartan Giga Chad from a Celox Enjoyer. Now, if you want the chance to be featured as Spartan of the Week, make sure to join the Discord. There'll of course be a link to that in the pinned comment. And starting this week, I'll also be doing community submissions for ideas for future Spartans of the Week. We spoke about this a little bit, I want to say, on last week's stream. So if you have some cool ideas for what you'd like to see for next week's Spartan of the Week theme or in a future week, make sure to submit those in that channel that should be getting created today. A couple of things before we close out. I just wanted to once again say a massive thank you for 9k subs. I'll be doing a short machinima thing with members of the community this week, so if you want to be included in that, make sure to join the Discord and show your interest, since there's a little events tab there that has the details that you need. I'll also of course be streaming tomorrow night, so if you want to join in on the community game night, feel free to do so. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.